but nobody does it like Sara Lee. Cheesecake is really something. Oh, nobody does it like Sara Lee. Everybody does it like something, but nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. Cheesecake is really one thing that nobody doesn't like. Nobody doesn't like. Oh, nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
Mastication Station, North America's oddest local talk show. Almost every Thursday night at 9 on Facebook Live. Guests, games, fun, and gluten-free. So put the kids to bed, grab a snifter of hot dog water, and join the festivities. Click like, share, revel in the fun, repeat. Almost every Thursday night at 9 on Facebook Live.
What? Are we on? My mustache. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome back to Mastication Station. It's mustache night here at the studio, and we've been swept away with the mustache extravaganzas and the snack bar and whatnot. So Lee is here to tell you who the sponsor is tonight.
Hi, everybody. Our sponsor tonight is a local boy, Dwight's Full Whole Hog Roasting and Front End Alignment Garage.
I love that.
Yeah, so you can take your car in and get the front end aligned and walk out with a half a pig, roasted, of course, to your perfection.
And roasted, of course, under the hood, I believe.
It all happens in the garage. And I was there, you know, you put the oil to the side and you got the pig right. I thought it was a pig. It could have been a big dog. I don't know.
Could have been.
But Dwight's sponsoring our show tonight.
Yeah.
With our,
and he practiced on small game first, so I thought that was, you know, you got to get the experience and whatnot.
Rotisserie chicken and squirrel.
And
very small rocks.
guinea pigs.
Very small guinea pigs.
Anyway, our guest tonight. Oh, how many in the audience?
Well, we originally had 150 from the Hair Club for Men in the club, but we only have 6 left, and it apparently those 6 seem to have gum on their seats.
Oh,
so I think that's why they're staying.
Was that a gift?
It's a gift from the previous audience.
Like
not
5
our
shows
show.
ago.
No, the Bubblegum crew was here before ours, and they left gum on the seats.
Nice.
So thanks, guys, for staying, even though you can't leave.
It wasn't chewed, right?
It's partially chewed.
Partially chewed. Oh.
Sticky.
That's good. All right. Well, our guest tonight is Jack Hammer, and he is from the festival. And this is the, well, how many, 51st year, right?
51st year of the Three Rivers Festival.
Wow. So, there it is.
Get a marker, I'll just make this into a
That's a good idea. So, how much prep goes into this whole festival, if you can quantify it?
You know, to tell you that there are 4 people that are employed all year long.
Wow.
Myself and 3 others. We have a great staff, and it's 8 to 5. I mean, we'll have times at the festival where we'll have like 350 vendors at one time there, and it takes a lot to manage that and get people paid and deposits and all that great stuff. It's like having a party at your house and inviting 500,000 people over. There's a lot to do, and a lot of it's raising money.
A lot of hamburgers.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, a lot of is this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna go collect it.
So how many appearances do you make on TV, radio, whatever, to promote this whole thing?
I push myself in front of every camera I can. I try to, you know, at least for the festival, going up probably close to about a dozen. I'll do anything from TV and radio to I'll go out and speak to retired harvester workers or any kind of club or function, you know, because we want to let them know about the festival, what's coming up and the history, and we also are always looking for volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah, the red camera.
You got all 6 guys just hid
I'm
their
smart
faces.
that way.
So it's good to even do local TV shows.
Well, I mean, local TV shows probably help a little bit.
Yeah, they sure do. They sure do. I'm very sincere kind of a person, I hope, and humble about how sincere I am.
You're very good at it.
And I, you know, just asking somebody, if you put something on the air that says, hey, we need volunteers, that's great, and it works with some people, but it takes shaking somebody's hand and asking them to come and give their time to volunteer. And it's very important because we're built on volunteers. I work for a volunteer board of directors, and we have made this work for 51 years.
Wow. And you haven't done it for 51 years, though.
No, I feel like I have.
Yeah.
And it shows. But no, this will be my 10th festival this year. And I thought I might do it for a year or two. But I really feel connected. Our family's been here since the 1800s, and I really feel connected to the community. And I really feel that
Looks good for his age.
that this is one of those things that I'm so proud to be a part of and make it happen.
So when you say volunteers, what do you think is the greatest need for volunteers? What area do you think that would be?
Well, it's not usually hard to get volunteer bartenders. To let people work around cans of beer that aren't counted is not usually the hardest thing in the world to get. It's probably those people that want to take time to be part of Children's Fest, Art in the Park, Family Fun Day, and maybe those people are going to be along the parade route, the parade marshals, to help keep people off the parade route. But those are some of the places that we most definitely need people to volunteer each year. And if you want at the end, I'll get down on my knee and beg.
Okay.
It's a lot like I do at home.
Yeah.
But a different reward.
Okay.
I think we've all been down
I
that
think
road.
we'll go to commercial after that one. So, as far as the festival is concerned, what is, I mean, security is probably a big issue these days.
It really is.
Is it, how much do you have to put into that?
An awful lot. It's one of our biggest line items. Rest assured that when you're at the festival or at the parade, there are plenty of local, state, and government people keeping an eye on the crowds. I mean, you can go through something like the Boston Marathon. You can only go through so many incidents like this before communities really have to take it seriously.
Sure.
And so we do take it very seriously, and we have wonderful partners to help us. And it's one of those things that I don't sleep well around the festival, but I sleep better knowing that the Fort Wayne Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, Homeland Security, the Indiana State Police, all those kind of people are there to help keep an eye.
It's probably one of the safest places in town, I would think.
You can see probably about 1/3 of the police that are there. And so
Yeah, they're all like kind of like doing their job just right.
Someplace doing their job. But you most definitely, when you go down the road and you see all the police cars lined up in front of Headwaters, that's a nice way to know that, yes, it is a good, safe place to be and to bring your family.
Yeah.
So does that mean all the criminals are outside of the area, thinking, all the cops are here, I'm going to go
pushed out.
here?
It's really a good time to break into a store or speed.
That's what I was
Because, yes,
thinking.
they're all there.
They're all centrally located.
Which, of course, at Mastication Station, we do not recommend. Of
No,
course,
we do
any
not
of those.
recommend breaking the law in any way.
Disclaimer there, unless you're wearing a mustache. So,
And you're white hair, you look like Einstein.
how many people go through the festival and what was it, 2 weeks or is it 1 week? I forget.
9 days.
9 days,
So
okay.
in a wonderful weather year, we'll see probably just a little over 500,000 people, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And what keeps us at being Indiana's second largest festival. Now, the State Fair is not part of it, but number one would be the Indy 500 Fest.
That makes sense.
That's just a wonderful party. A great race, but they stretch it even longer with the festival.
Yeah, sure.
And they're number one, and we are number two, and we're real proud of that. And it's because of the support of the community, and also the people that come in from outside of 100 miles away, that come in and get the hotel rooms, that buy the dinners, all those kind of things. That's what really helps make it.
Yeah,
Cool.
sure. So if somebody wanted to volunteer, for example, how would they get a hold of you?
Very easy. You go to threeriversfestival.org
Okay.
and go to volunteers, and there's a little form to fill out. If you have any questions, you can call us. I will avoid your call and give it to another person. No, we'll be all glad to answer any questions that come our way, because we're built on volunteers, because we're built on the community.
Is there a deadline that somebody would want to, if they wanted to volunteer, they'd have to do it by?
Yeah, I would say about 2 weeks out from the festival. So, your 1st of July would be the latest we would want to do that. But it's better if somebody wants to give us that time, and we ask for it nicely, is to do it now, to go online, get signed up,
Yeah.
and then get a friend to do it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the two of you would like
Whoa.
to come out and volunteer your time.
Well,
We are personalities in
I
the
do like to
community.
sample things.
You do like to sample things? Well, there is plenty of stuff left on the ground in Junk Food Alley. And
You and I could get those sticks with the spikes on them and pick up garbage.
Oh, you know, I want
I
the
thought he
fried
was going
butter.
to say share a corn dog.
I want the fried butter.
Friends.
Fried butter is wonderful.
Does it come with a defibrillator? 'Cause-
No, but we have one.
Okay,
You
on
can
hand?
only fry so many things. And that's a government law you're probably not aware of. If you
Oh.
have any more than 7 places with deep fryers, you need to get that defib unit.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
Can they have like bring your own stuff to fry up?
You know what? That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I bet we're on the verge of it
Yeah.
if we're not doing it yet. Because I know that this year they're bringing lemon poppy seed funnel cakes.
Oh.
And those are always good. Besides your fried Oreos and your fried butter,
Twinkies.
we have deep fried cheesecake.
Ooh, interesting.
Anything that you can deep fry, we'll deep fry it.
Deep
I
fried
mean,
arugula. maybe.
No,
No,
sorry.
it's too healthy.
When I came into the festival, somebody said, "Well, we can't call it Junk Food Alley anymore because nobody will sponsor junk food. It's junk food. That's terrible." And we thought about it long and hard, and we said, "That's the name of it.
Yeah,
Just because
right.
somebody walks through here with a piece of lettuce doesn't mean we have to change it." So it is Junk Food Alley. We're not asking someone to eat fried
healthy.
butter every day of their life, but during the festival,
Just for
we
9
got
days.
9 days worth. It's pretty. Gets a good clinch on there.
Well, Cindy's Diner's got garbage, so why not have junk?
yes.
You know.
I tell you, I saw that you had Dr. Rudy on here.
Yes, yes.
And
He
if
won't
he's-
see this.
If he's watching tonight, he's cringing. You know, he's talking about better living and take care of your bodies. And now there's a fat kid sitting here going, "Yeah, buy some fried stuff." Yeah.
Well, we balance. We balance here. You know, we don't want to go too good one way or the other.
Just about just
Clip
stay
the
in the middle.
protesters.
What?
We just clip the protesters with our cars.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Please don't clip the protesters. Yeah.
Did I say that out loud?
So if you could do anything and didn't have to worry about bills to pay, this is a personal thing.
Okay.
What would you like to do with your life without having to worry about bills and money and all that?
I am a musician.
Oh, okay.
And whether I'm playing at church or I played with the Elvis the Hammer Band or I go push my way into other people's bands, that's what I would be doing. I would spend my time playing guitar, playing and helping others learn and be a part of an ensemble of some sort. And then nothing makes me happier than when I get a call from somebody that I know, a parent, and goes, "I want to buy my kid a guitar for Christmas. Will you meet me at Sweetwater?"
Ah, yeah.
And go out there and help these people or help these kids get their very first guitar. For me, I remember that as a special time with my grandfather and father. And so, you know, I always jump for a chance to go do that.
That's cool.
And so whether it's husbands or wives buying something new for their husbands, I'll jump out there and help them. But when you can help the kids or the parents get something for a kid the first time to help make a difference, maybe set them on the right path, then I would love to do that the rest of my life.
Oh, that's cool.
That is nice.
So do you think you'll do that when you're not doing the festival anymore? After the 80th year of the festival?
After the 80th, yes, my fingers. Yeah, I'm going there.
You'll be a head in a jar.
Yeah, and they set me over on a table. Don't cry. He's got good things to tell you. You know what? If it rolls that way, that would be great.
Yeah.
I did not think when I was in the police academy in Fort Wayne, and my role was going to be go on the police force and eventually go into the public information office. I had no idea that my dream would come true to have a morning show. And so I had a long conversation with my wife, and I said, "Which way do you want me to go?" And she goes, "Which way don't you have to wear the vest?" And I go, "The way of codependency and divorces." And so, you know, we somehow made it work for 35 years this year.
Wow.
And I didn't think that I'd be doing that, and that was a life dream. And then one of the other things I wanted to do was to run this festival. And it worked out that I was in the right place at the right time, saying the right things with the right kind of heart. And it worked out that I ran the festival for 10 years.
Meet George, the hard worker. His tale's a tearjerker. His hurry-worry life just dismays his poor wife. All the hustle and bustle, the workaday tussle. He's a miserable sight when he comes home each night. His nerves all a-jangle, all ready to wrangle. His stomach upset. But she's ready, you bet.
It's time for Pepto-Bismol, time for hospital-tested Pepto-Bismol.
For upset stomach, Pepto-Bismol is America's leading remedy. Here's why. No soda, no alkalizer works like Pepto-Bismol. You see, when upset stomach strikes, tender walls of both the stomach and the lower digestive tract become irritated, and you have that well-known stomach ache. But Pepto-Bismol's special medicinal formula soothes irritated walls of both the stomach and the lower digestive tract with a gentle coating action. So when upset stomach strikes,
Take soothing Pepto-Bismol and feel good again.
You know any good ghost stories?
I do. That is
Not a setup at all.
probably the worst
Not a
and
setup.
best setup I've ever heard in my life.
Segue
And
that.
I'm the person that has to look at you talk with that mustache on. So just in general, it's
Yeah.
just a good time to be alive.
I used to have it on the back of my head.
I do have. I'm a guy that doesn't really. By the way, let's talk to you a little bit.
Yes.
You have such a voracious beard, yet
Voracious.
you've left that. You've left the cookie duster vacant.
Yeah, that's-
What?
that's half
Any
his beard.
reason for that?
The cookie dust. You mean the flavor saver?
No. Well, the mustache. Nothing there. Everything's down
Oh,
below.
yes. Well, I call it two-tone. And so it just kind of shows some history of where I've been.
I think that's
confuses
probably the
the
best
students.
answer you could come up with. Yes, I know a great story, and it starts with tragedy.
Oh.
About 20 years ago, right around Christmas, my father passed away. We were all very shocked, no one more than him. And we went to the lake cottage where my parents lived, and we were helping my mom, and we were going through some of my dad's stuff and looking at it, which he really hated us touching his stuff. And my dad always had some money tucked away. So I went to his really nice briefcase and popped the locks on it and went through it and couldn't find any money. We went through his car. We went through everything he had. His dresser, we looked under stuff and couldn't find anything.
Treasure hunt.
And I said, "Damn it, Dad, where's the money?" And my brother was right there. And at that time, I heard something start buzzing in the room.
Oh.
First of all, when you're in your parents' bedroom and something starts to buzz, usually you don't want to look for the point of the noise. You just leave and go back out to the party. So I opened up a drawer, and in the drawer was a box. In the box was a bag. In the bag was the hair trimmers that I would use when I would cut my father's hair. I used to cut hair years ago.
okay.
Seuss book.
So they were running, and I had pulled the drawer out and set it up on the bed. And I'm trying to figure this out. And I'm like, did you touch this? No, I didn't touch this. And I turned it off, put it back, and started closing stuff up. And I turned with the drawer and looked down. And there had been a shower of $100 bills.
Oh.
It was the bottom drawer, and he would take about $1,000 or $500, and he'd put a piece of yardstick in between, and then he'd tuck it up in the frame of the way that the bureau was built. And I never would have saw those, nor I can't figure out why they were laying on the floor, because he was very meticulous in his hiding. And we found around $6,000.
Wow. Yeah.
And I
So
said
you
to my
reported
mom,
three?
as I gave her $3,000, this is what Dad left for you. No, we gave her most of it. But we didn't spend on drugs. And so she was very cash poor at the time. So it happened. And I don't usually believe in ghosts or spirits,
Supernatural.
but there was something that turned that hair clipper on in the bag, in the box, in the drawer that was closed, that led us to open that up and find that on the floor.
Sounds like a good kid's book.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think.
You got to do with the house,
With
in the
the lesson
neighborhood.
about the vibration, look the other way, yeah.
It's got you need a lesson in the book.
And that would be the lesson.
Start really
Don't
big
look at
and work
mommy
down.
and daddy's stuff. Yeah.
In the neighborhood, in the house, in the garage.
Are you ready for, do you think, a challenge?
I'm pretty much.
Okay, well, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do.
Because
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
that's something so, are you should go first with this.
I think you should go first. So the hammer can see how embarrassing
So,
it is.
I need my, okay, what's going to happen is, I'm going to do this, and we're going to see who wins this after at least one round or
Oh, boy.
so. Okay?
One Mississippian lick.
I'm going to put my head in here.
Oh,
And it has spin to 3.
A 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 3.
Oh, he's been in radio before, I bet you. 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I made it. Now it's the hammer's turn. I bought this stuff 6 months ago. It's fine.
Is this Russian roulette for wussies? Is that what this is?
Okay.
You know, Cashman never would have done that.
He would not have done this. He already had a white mustache. So. Okay. We have lucky number 1.
Oh, this is it. It's
3.
going down.
I doubt that whole thing.
This is for volunteers, by the way.
1.
Oh! You got it.
You know what? I
got it.
probably should open my mouth. Is what I probably should have done.
Oh, hey. Now,
It's the first game you haven't lost, Tony.
hey, you know what? And I didn't
You
even
can,
cheat.
you can get all the whipped cream
So-
off there now.
Well, everybody thank the hammer
The hammer.
for coming.
Thank you.
Straight to
Thank
the
you.
WWE.
Volunteer, come to the festival. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye.
You know, they may find a cure for cancer even without your help. But if I were you, I wouldn't bet my life on it.
Now look here, Emily. I've been very patient. But you wouldn't eat your canned or your dry cat food. And I've even put in my food to get you to eat.
If you're the mother of a cat who's a fussy eater and want to give him full meals that are child's play to serve, give him new, soft, and moist Tabby Tender Dinners. They have concentrated flavors, more delicious flavor in every bite. New Tabby Tender Dinners.
Make the cat you love to eat.
And now it's time for a Mastication Station infiltration selection. A.
Whoa, watch the wind, Tony.
Oh boy. Okay.
Woo, it's windy.
B. C.
Oh, my. Whoa, that was better.
Okay.
And D. Please comment below with your selection.
Showed us right, you know wrong. We messed up on our own. You gave us all your time, but we just threw it out the window. You had nothing left to lose, you had nothing left to give, but your love.
Clark Gable of the 80s, meet Tom Selleck, star of Magnum P.I. in this week's TV Guide.
What's the first thing to do if a fire breaks out in your house? Get out immediately. Get yourself and your family out of the house and don't go back. Then call the fire department from your neighbor's house. Thank you, neighbor. Be sure and give your name and complete address. The fire department will be over there in a matter of minutes. You'll be safe over here. Hello, fire department.
And we're on. Hey, welcome back from that awesome commercial. We're back to Mastication Station, and our sponsor, Lee's going to tell you about our sponsor. He's right
Yeah,
there.
our sponsor is a local boy. He has Dwight's Whole Hog Roasting and Front End Alignment Garage. So you go in and get your front end aligned and walk out with half a pig, or a squirrel, or cow, or rabbit, whatever they have in there.
And it was all cooked under the hood, which is actually
rolled in the oil.
Yeah,
rolled in the oil.
You get the olive oil, the other kinds of oil, sweat oil, and also the motor oil.
Under the arm oil.
And how many in the audience tonight?
Well, we hired 600, the Hair Club for Men, and we were down to 6 for Jack Hammer's interview, just because those kicks couldn't get out of their seats because of the gum that was there from the bubble gum chewing crew. So we're down, I think we're back to 4.
Mustache night here, by the way.
Yeah, and those 4 don't have mustaches, and you were promising everyone in the audience a mustache.
Free mustaches
Free
for
mustaches.
everyone. Yeah,
Like
so
a
my
drink.
mustache is coming off, I apologize. It's mustache night
Water through a
here at
caterpillar.
Mastication Station. And we got some natural mustaches. This is McLane and Company.
Yay.
So welcome, everybody. You can hear them clapping.
The Roars crowd. The 4 guys, they make a lot of noise.
Yeah, they do. So you want to introduce all the stakeholders in this company of yours?
Absolutely. I'm McLane, and this is the company. Right on the end there is Christopher Beachy. He plays the banjo. This is Andrew Stevens. He is our drummer. This is Nicholas Leatherman. He is our bassist. And this is Joe Wilson. He's our magician.
Oh, wow. Watch him pull a pickle out of his hat. So, how long you guys been a band, and how long? What kind of process has that gone under?
We've been playing music together since 2016. Some of us longer. We were in previous bands. Me and Joe and Chris on the ends here. We were in a previous band back in 2014, and we got back together in 2016, and we picked up Nick here and Andrew, and we've been playing since 2016.
So, what kind of music would you call this? It wasn't ragtime, was it?
No, or polka. Sometimes we get mistaken for polka. We say like a indie rock music with an Irish twist. We have Joe, also being a magician, he also plays the tin whistle, and that gives that Irish drive. The banjo helps, and Nick also has an upright bass that we do on some special events, and that definitely gives us that more Irish sound that we love.
Are any of your songs about Margaret Thatcher?
Never.
Never. Okay.
If they are, they're very quiet.
Never.
Watch
That's
your
the first rule when you sign on to the band. You're not allowed to write songs.
No English.
So you guys are from, is it Elkhart County?
It is Elkhart County. We're from Goshen.
Okay.
I work right at the big brewery in Goshen Brewery, and all these guys. This guy used to live in Goshen, but now you live in Mishawaka, and this guy lives in Elkhart. But we all meet in Goshen. We call ourselves a Goshen band.
Where are you going to be playing out in the next few months? Do you have that idea of what's happening?
Yeah, this Saturday we're playing at a car show in Elkhart County. Yeah, very exciting. That's on our website. You can go check that out. So that's this Saturday. We have a couple more coming up. A couple of house shows in the Elkhart area as well, and those are in the Michiana area. They're just a lot of people go to the house shows, and they love that intimate show of just like strict acoustic, and it's all stripped down, no wires or anything, and you just play, and everyone is there to listen.
So
it's
just
really
what you
intense.
call it, it's in a house, somebody's house.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
that's interesting.
There's a Hofer House show, and then we're doing another house show at the Layman's, and just different people, different friends, and whatnot.
Do you use how much beard oil do you guys go through in a month's time?
0. Who uses beard oil in the band? Because that was rule number 2. You're not allowed to use
beard oil.
I think Dwight used it at the garage.
That was a test.
Because we have like a pallet full of beard oil from the garage. So.
Oh. As long as it smells like meat.
Well, it might.
Meat.
It might.
Pig.
You're going to be in Fort Wayne. You've been in Hicksville.
Yeah, we played at Two Bandits Brewing Company in Hicksville, and they loved us. So we're gonna get back on the docket real soon. Talking to the owner there, and they loved us, so we're gonna go back there. We also played awesome St. Patrick's Day show at Summit City Brewery, Brewworks, here in Fort Wayne, and they're gonna have us back in September. So a little farther out, but we're gonna be definitely back in Fort Wayne, and if we can grab a show or two before then, we'll definitely come back.
Have Piccolo will travel.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Yeah. Lee's got a question.
Yeah, so if you could be the front men for any band, current or deceased, which band, all 5 of you have to be in the same band, orchestra, which band would you be the front men for?
Okay, well, so King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards, this really cool band.
That would have been my first choice.
How did you know? I mean, they're Lizard Wizards. But there's a King Gizzard too. They're actually a really cool band, though. They're weird. Their music videos are weird. It's good, though.
Is that
weird?
What kind of music is that?
Yeah,
Weird.
it's all of it. They just released an album that's
all of
like
it.
half acoustic, and then it gets into the like electro boogie funk, and then they've got like
It's like lounge music.
It's not a They've got like I guess so. They've got like a experimental jazz album. I'm really into this band right now, so I'm just gonna.
All right.
So you basically just take a bunch of music and put in a blender. Yeah. So do you have a website people can go to find out more about you, Facebook page, all that stuff?
Absolutely. We have a Facebook page, McLane and Co. And you can give us a little thumbs up there if you like our music. Also, we have our website. That has all our, we have gallery there. You can take a look at our faces closer up. I don't know if you're into that. And you have our shows as well that are listed on there. All our shows are listed. You can actually book a show if you got like a private party or you own a business and you want to book us. You can go on our website and just like, we want you to play for us. And then we're gonna be putting some videos up on the website soon and all that. So that's gonna be.
Do you have pinups like I can put it in my bedroom or something? Oh, good.
Not the Cheryl Ladd one.
Like a color by number.
That's it. There's printable pinups on there.
Oh, I love that.
It's mostly my face, just
close up.
Yeah. All for you.
By the way, if you check out the website, you should really get a look into his bio. That he totally wrote.
Okay. Is it real flattering or unflattering?
Include Navy SEALs.
It's accurate.
Well, I think that's something to shoot for, of course.
Is it accurate?
Was it you guys? I saw you got like 700 followers or something like that, or likes or something like that.
Yeah, we just reached 700 likes on our Facebook page recently, and that's really cool. We're going to be close to 800 soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully 1,000 by the end of the year. That's our goal. So
all right.
Give us a little thumb.
Well, check out McLane and Company. They're going to be playing out in different places around the country, mostly in your neck of the woods. Hey, we'll be right back. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, guys. Welcome, McLane and Company. We'll be right back.